Hi everybody, it's Deb with Deb's Heavy Services, and this is an episode of Deb's Corner. So I hope everybody is doing great out there. I am having an absolutely wonderful day. I am out here in a park that is really like boondocking because there's no hookups, but there's really some nice spaces. I'm enjoying my time here and it's peaceful. My sleep has been wonderful. I had like a few days off of no inspections, so I was able to get caught up with other things, getting videos ready, and just kind of cleaning up everything and getting myself organized. So I feel rested and ready to tackle the world. So today I want to talk about something that is really a big issue that I've had with my RV, and that is clogged drains. Now, there's the shower clogged drain, and that comes from this hair that falls out whenever I shower here. And then I have my sink, and I cook all the time. So if you like to cook like I do, I'm always trying to get all the little particles out of my sink, and I really try, but it doesn't happen, so it goes down the drain. And I've had so many issues, like probably 3 different times where I've clogged my drain massively. So I want to give you some tips on how to clear the clog, and I found a really effective way. And then I also researched if that doesn't work, what else you can do. So the first step is to use a plunger. Now, I have not actually used a plunger in my RV. I am going to get one, but I do know that it would be, if I had one, I would have tried to use it first. I just didn't have one on me. So I took apart a hanger and I elongated it and just kind of put it down my drain to see if I could clear anything. Now, it worked for the hair in the shower. I pulled out all the hair in the shower and cleared that drain just by using, because I didn't have anything at the time. So I took apart a wire hanger, straightened it out, put it down the drain, and pulled out the hair. So if you don't have anything on you, you can always do something like that. But a plunger would be a really good thing to have, and I plan on ordering one off of Amazon, so I will link one below for you. You can also get them at the dollar store. I have a friend that found a mini one at the dollar store. So either way, you have a little plunger on hand because you never know when these things are going to happen. The second method, and this is what's worked for me all the times that I've had a clog, and that is baking soda and vinegar. I absolutely love this because it's bio-friendly and it's something that you have household items. Now, I had to go buy more because I did use all mine, but you want to get the white vinegar and you want to get regular baking soda. I ran out of my white vinegar and I still use my apple cider vinegar, and then I even got to the point where I needed to use my red wine vinegar, but vinegar is vinegar and it's acid, so it goes down there, you mix it with the baking soda and it bubbles up and everything. What you want to do is give it some time. So I put down, so the actual rate, I had to look up what the measurements were because I'm not the type of person that measures things. I just try things and see what works. And so I did not measure my first time. I just dumped and dumped. But this is actually what was recommended for a measurement. You use half a cup of baking soda and 1 cup of vinegar. And you put it down the drain, you let it bubble up, and then you wait about 30 minutes. So when I did mine, I waited the appropriate amount of time, and I was really, I was really anxious about it. So I kept going over to the sink and looking at it and then watching it bubble and putting the little hanger down there to see if it moved any debris. But really, it wasn't about putting that hanger down there. It really did nothing for me to do that. It was just time. So after the 30 minutes, you want to have some hot water ready. So either turn on your water tank so you can heat up your water, or you can just boil some water on the stove. Now, it's also not recommended to put scalding water down a drain, but in this case where you're trying to get stuff out of it, you really need that warmer water. So I would heat up water and I would turn on the water, hot water, and let it get in there. Now, it may not clear right away. So what mine did was it didn't clear right away. I put the hot water down there. But what I noticed what was happening is on the other side of my sink, I started getting food crumbles and I saw that it was bubbling up. It was moving things around. So I gave it some more time. Then I went ahead and I did another baking soda and vinegar and let it bubble up. Mine took practically overnight the first time. When I woke up the next morning, it was clear. And then I put the hot water and then it just drained. So the second time that it happened, it was a much more severe clog. and I ran out of ideas, and I did go to the store and I got what was a non-bleach formula to put down my sink to unclog it. It did work, but it's not really recommended because they're toxic chemicals, and you really have to be careful of what you're putting down into these holding tanks. This particular one was something that I found that was for all types of plumbing, including PVC. So I just used it because I didn't have any other way of getting this clog out. Now, since then, I have researched and I did find something from Unique, and that is what is an RV rated cleanser. So it's actually called Unique Super Digested Drain Opener. I will be getting that for next time that I run into this situation, because I want something stronger on hand because of these clogs. They can sometimes get pretty severe. But what happened was I ended up using the apple cider, I had apple cider vinegar at the time. I didn't have white. So I used apple cider vinegar. I used baking soda. It didn't move the clog out of the sink. So I tried it twice. It didn't move the clog out. So I went and I found this cleaner at the store, and I used some of that, and it still wasn't clearing. And so I figured, okay, I'm going to have to take the drain apart. I'm just going to have to do that tomorrow. I was planning on moving locations. So I moved locations the next day, and I got to my new site. The drain was clear. So the moving and shaking must have rattled it enough where it cleared out the pipe. So when I got to my next location, I had clean, clear pipes. So now I am prepared for next time, because I had to purchase more baking soda, more vinegar, because I know that works for a lot of the clogs. I plan on purchasing a little plunger, because I know that will help out. And I plan on purchasing this Unique formula, and I will test it out as well. So if you want to wait and I can get back to you and let you know how it works for my next clog, I can share that with you. But I'm going to test out that Unique Super Digest, because it is something that's recommended for black tanks. If you need something to use to help your black tank to clean it, they're enzymes and they help digest. So I can imagine if it helps digest the waste on the way out, that it should probably help digest the waste going on the way into the tank. Gross, right? The other thing I would recommend getting is, instead of taking a wire hanger like I did, you can get one of those zip it unclog hair unclogger things. They're just these little plastic pieces, and you get like a package of them, and you can stick them down there. It will pull up hair, and it bends and stuff like that. Where the wire hanger, it's not as bendable. It's not plastic. It doesn't get through a lot of the curves of the pipe. But for the sink, if I had one of those zip it things, I could stick it down there and it would bend through some of the pipes and help clear the clog. So all of those things, if you purchase them, should help you clear any type of clog that you have in your RV. The last solution that you're gonna have to, if none of those things work, would be to open the drain. And for some of you, you might have to call a technician for that. Even when I try to open some of these things, it is difficult on the hands. So there are products that you can get to help you open these drain pipes. They assist in helping turn them. And when I get one of those that I find that I really like, I can show that to you. But at this point, I didn't find anything that I liked that helped me turn. I bought one for a friend that was having a plumbing problem. It was just okay. It wasn't my favorite. So if there's anybody out there that has worked in the RV industry and has helped with plumbing issues, and you have a recommendation for something to help take off the drain pipe for hands that are a little weaker or arthritic, which a lot of people, as they age, they have those problems, please recommend it below, and any other tips that you might have. I'll link the products below to Amazon, and if you want to purchase them there, you can. But anyway, that is it for today. I hope you all have a great rest of your week. And please, I also am releasing my November newsletter. And I'm trying to think when this will go out on Thursday. I think that will actually be, no, it won't. Yeah. Will Thursday be November 1st? I don't know. Anyway, November 1st, I'm going to release my newsletter. And if you haven't subscribed to it, I don't mention it every single video, but if you haven't subscribed, go to my website at debsrvservices.net, and there down towards the bottom, there's an area that says subscribe to my newsletter, and you just put in your email address, and then boom, you are subscribed, and you will get a newsletter that comes from me every month. And what I try to do is I try to tell you some things that are going on in my life personally. This was before I did Deb's Corner. I thought it would be a way, but it's different personal stuff. So it's not all the same. So I try to make it different so it doesn't seem like you're getting all this repeat information. So it will have some things. I'll have pictures and stuff of some areas that I've been. And then I also try to I do put a tip of the month that can help you. And I come up with a different theme every month that I can link products to and just help you out in ways that can help you with your RV. So thank you for being here, and please comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.